Hey, everybody, it's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show. Today's starting pitcher, Jacob Lopez.
Leading off tonight, third baseman, number 28, Nolan Arenado.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Carrying well. On the warning track and hauls it in.
Batting second, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
That's ripped. Base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. And the batter is George Springer. In the air, right field, Cortez. Moving under this one. 2 away down.
Batting fourth, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Swinging a foul out of play. Marte in his 10th season batting in the cleanup spot, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. 0-1 and ball one.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Out towards right center field. Bolte has a beat on it. And that'll do it. Stepping in, Jacob Wilson. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Got him. 1 down. Hey. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Nick Kurtz will hit next.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Swing and a miss. Scott Barlow into the game. What a stop. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting six, left fielder Cody Bellinger.
Now that's smacked to right center. And a couple of quick outs.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
No, that's inside.
That one a little bit high. And the count 2-1. High fly ball right field. Springer settles underneath it, and there's one down. Fastball for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good compliment to that fastball.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Brent Rooker in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Hacks and misses. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Justin Sterner. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd. Scoreless game. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Tracks it down for the out. One up, one down.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter Miguel Cabrera.
Right side, hard hit. McNeil gets it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Here's Nolan Arenado. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field.
Ball.
Liner. And this one could be extra bases. Arenado makes the turn at second. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's George Springer. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
So close to being a huge swing, maybe the biggest swing in this ball game. He's going to have a great bat. Finish this off.
Two on, 2 outs.
Did he go?
Swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Top of the 3rd, no score. Out towards right center field. Cortez on the move. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the left fielder. They turn things over to the southpaw, Aaron Bummer.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me. Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Late with the swing there. Up and
That's
in.
The ball.
And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. Henry Bolte stands in now and watches strike one. Climb the ladder with that fastball. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Luis Morales. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. You can kiss it goodbye. A 2-run homer, and they jump ahead in the fourth. It's 2-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in extra innings. Line drive to short and caught. Here comes Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. To the right side, and it goes just foul. The 0-1. Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. McNeil gets it to first, and now 2 gone.
Now batting for Ohio, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Sliced hard but foul. 2 down, nobody on. And here in extra innings. Ripped to short. And that is that. Ready to go. Darren O'Day taking over on the mound.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Got him. That's a strikeout.
Ball.
The A's with the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. That's in for a strike. Runner takes off for third. That's in for a strike. Throw to third, out, and that wasn't close. 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. 2-0. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Foul ball there.
Well, these Royals need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. Zero extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runners on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there. Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Lane Thomas now. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Misses. And that is ball 1. Got him swinging for the K. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Here on the south side, for the top of the 8th, Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit.
Ball.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball
He's
2.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one in triple digits. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Waves in the Bender for the strikeout.
Up next for Boston, the first baseman, Michael Busch.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And a big swing and a miss. The White Sox holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. Back at right field. We go to the 8th. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. Yeah, that's fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
And an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That's a ball.
High fly ball, right field. Hayes under it. And there's 2 away. Nico Horner will come up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Nope.
Well, triple
Ball
digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
2 down, nobody on. And that one hit to first. Close play, but he just beat him to the bag. Back here on the south side, ready to begin the 8th. Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate.
Inside, ball 1.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
That was
Inside, ball
absolute
2.
gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Check swing, and he went. And it's 2-2. Got him swinging for the K. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And that's for the swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Nico Hoerner.
Hey.
Just
Ball,
missed.
that's out.
The White Sox trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th.
That's ball 2.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one
Outside, that's
just
the ball.
misses the outside corner, and that's ball 3. And that's a strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side in the 8th. Big at bat for Brent Rooker now.
The right fielder, Brent Rooker.
Oh, he can't hang on. Tags the runner. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. And on the play, a run. Big at bat for Brent Rooker now.
The right
And
fielder,
things could change quickly here with one swing.
Fouls away the first offering.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this.
Now this one's well hit. Way back there. On its way and out of here. Grand slam. One out, runner at second. Chase Headley, the next up for the Padres. And there's a foul ball. Merrill, the runner at second with one away. And a base hit up the middle. Headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. The relay.
He made it.
He beats it. Back here in San Diego, bottom four. Chase Headley getting ready to hit. Nelson back to work. And a foul ball. Almost got him. That one lifted to left. Gurriel under it. And there's one down. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's the third baseman, Chase Headley. And that's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning. Here's Siegs to the plate now. Two down, nobody on. No question about this one. It's out of here. He'll circle the bases. The Rangers score first. It's 1-0.
Power versus power right there. Like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working.
One down. Now it's the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Now Altuve handles it. Slings to first.
Ball in.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That's towards center. And that's the inning. Back at Globe Life Field. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers. Fouled off. He was late. Looking to get the tying run on base. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Swing and a miss. So 2 down, and here's Corey Seager to hit. He's 0 for 1. In the air, right field. So 2 down. Seager stands in now.
Nope. Outside.
Missed inside with the curve. And that one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. That ball has just been voted off the island. He sends it out of here. Back in Arlington, bottom 4, Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Braden Montgomery digs in now, trying to deliver as the hero.
Braden Montgomery.
So the tying run at second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Benintendi around third. Tag, and he's out at the plate. And this game is over. So runner at second, 2 down. Braden Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score the tie. Safe at second. He uses this swim move to get around the tag. Now, Braden Montgomery trying to deliver as the hero.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
So the tying run at second. Outside low. And it's a ball and a strike. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
1 strike away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that ends the ball game. So runner at second, 2 down. Braden Montgomery will hit next. Trying to deliver as the hero.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Iglesias is just 1 strike away.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Ground ball, Olsen. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. So runner at second, 2 down. Braden Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of.
Right side. Albies on the first. Ball game. And the Braves hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run. So runner at second, 2 down. Braden Montgomery now at the plate, trying to deliver as the hero. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. Tag.
On the tag. He's out.
And that's the ball game. So runner at second, 2 down. Braden Montgomery the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And that is out of play. So the tying run at second. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Now it's the right fielder, Braden Montgomery, trying to deliver as the hero. Yeah, that's fouled off. So the tying run at second. This ball's chopped on the ground. Albies on to first. Ball game. And the Braves strand the tying run on base to win it. So runner at second, 2 down. Braden Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Benintendi around third. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Magnificent play to finish it. How about that? It ends on a play. So runner at second, 2 down. Braden Montgomery getting ready to hit. Trying to deliver as the hero. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run. So runner at second, 2 down. Braden Montgomery will hit next. And fouled off. Tying run at second base here in extra innings. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Iglesias is just one strike away. Off the mark there. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third. He scores to tie it up. Tag out, and they cut. So runner at second, 2 down. Braden Montgomery digs in now. Trying to deliver as the hero. High fly ball, right field. Acuna on his way over. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves strand the tying run on base to win it. So runner at second, 2 down. Braden Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Olsen handles the chance. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. So runner at second, 2 down. Braden Montgomery now at the plate. Trying to deliver as the hero. And that's a base hit. And they hold the tying run at third. We're up the stop sign. So runner at second, 2 down. Braden Montgomery getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That one hit to right. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball. So runner at second, 2 down. Braden Montgomery will hit next. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Swing and a foul out of play.
He's fallen behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
The White Sox down to their final strike. In the air, left side. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves strand the tying run on base to win it. So runner at second, 2 down. Braden Montgomery, the next to hit. Trying to deliver as the hero.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
So the tying run at second. That one hammered, but pulled foul. On the ground, Albies. On to first, ball game. And the Braves hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run. So runner at second, 2 down. Braden Montgomery digs in now. Trying to deliver as the hero. This one in the air, right field. And a foul ball. Tying run at second base here in extra innings. Swinging a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. Too high. What does that mean, too high? Who cares? It's gone. loaded up. Bryce Eldridge, the next to hit. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn. Left field. Full extension, makes the catch. Runners tagging from second and third. To third now, but he's safe. And up next for San Francisco, Bryce Eldridge. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Chapman scores, and they cut the lead to 2. Next is the designated hitter, Bryce Eldridge.
Designated hitter, Bryce Eldridge.
Out towards right center field. Makes a nice running catch. Runners tagging from second and third. And he's safe at third. A run score. So bases all loaded up. Bryce Eldridge, the next Giant to hit. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can...
That one lifted to left. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. Chapman scores. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. And now it's the Giants DH, Bryce Eldridge. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably...
Bases loaded, nobody out. Bryce Eldridge digs in now. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle...
Line drive, base hit. Devers headed home. In comes the run for second, and he beats it. He's safe. All loaded up. Bryce Eldridge, the next Giant to hit. In the air out to center. Base hit. One run is in. Another comes in to score. Now the tag at second, and he's out. And here is Bryce Eldridge. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches.
To the right side. One at second, and a run scores on the double play.
Definitely not what they were looking for right.
So bases all loaded up. Bryce Eldridge getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. In the air to left center. Bases loaded, nobody out. Bryce Eldridge now at the plate. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is... And he's going to get to second with nobody out. All loaded up. Bryce Eldridge, the next Giant to hit. He's already homered in this game.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
In the air, center field. Young moving under this one. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Chapman scores. And they cut the lead to 2. So bases all loaded up. Bryce Eldridge, the next to hit. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Off the mark there, and the count 1-2. That smash towards center. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. And he's
in there.
As the run scores from third. Bases loaded, nobody out. Bryce Eldridge will hit next. Hauls it in, one away.
He's safe.
Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double. And up next for the Giants, Bryce Eldridge. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. Chaparro to the plate for one. They get the double play, and just one out to go now. All loaded up. Bryce Eldridge, the next Giant to hit.
Eldridge.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Devers headed home. Here's the throw. Save. In comes the run from second. And they trick. So bases all loaded up. Bryce Eldridge digs in now. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing.
That's the ball.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get
Hammered on the line, base hit. Headed for the plate. In comes the run from second, and he's there with a double. Bases loaded, nobody out. Bryce Eldridge getting ready to hit. Comebacker could be two. There's one. They get the double play, and just one out to go now.
Man, he needed that.
And digging in for San Francisco, Bryce Eldridge. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. Ripped on a line to center. Young should have this one. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. Chapman scores. To third, not in time. All loaded up. Bryce Eldridge now at the plate. In the air to left center. Lyle has a beat on it. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Chapman scores. And they cut the lead to 2. So bases all loaded up. Bryce Eldridge, the next Giant to hit. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. You can kiss it goodbye. One down. Here's the third baseman.
Did he go?
Swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Did not go. On the ground. Chapman. 2 away. Now the third baseman. And right back to the mound. Fires over to first. Play is made, 2 out. Here's the third baseman. Lined, and that's a base hit. Relay to second, safe. And that's his third hit. Now the third baseman.
Ball. Nope. Outside.
On the ground to the left. Slings to first in time.
Good fade and sink.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double. In the air, right field. Lee gets under it. And there's 2 down. One down. Here's the third baseman. Outside with a breaking ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Ground ball left side. In time to Devers. 2 out. Now the third baseman. Back to the mound. He's got it. Throw to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that change.
One down. Here's the third baseman. 1 for 2. On the ground. And that's just foul. On the ground to third. Slinging it to first in time. Now the third baseman.
The third baseman, Pedro Ramirez.
Foul ball. And the lefty with the 0-1.
Ball, that's outside.
There's a line drive to left field. And he makes the catch. That's out number 2. Here's the third baseman. That one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes a nice running catch. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch.
1 down. Now the third baseman. And a foul ball. Oh, 1 down. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one missing inside. There's a line drive to left field. 2 away. Into center and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And the 0-2. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. One down. Here's the third baseman.
Pedro Ramirez.
And a weak ground ball to the left side. Chapman over to first in time. 2 gone. Now the third baseman. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall.
As good as he's.
Up next to the Cubs, the third baseman, Pedro Ramirez.
This one in the air center field. Gilbert under it. And there's 2 away. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. The 0-2.
That's a ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That one laced to center and a base hit. And that's a 1-out single. Here's the third baseman. 1 for 2. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. That one blasted deep to right. And that one is off the wall. Around second now, going for 3. He's not stopping. On his way home. Plays the plate, and he's out. One down. Now the third baseman.
The third baseman, Pedro Ramirez.
And another ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, and reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Round second, digging for third. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3. And that is out of play. The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. In time to Devers. Got him. One down. Here's the third baseman.
Inside, ball 1.
He swings and fouls one off. The 1-1. Fouled off left side. That's hard hit on the line. Gilbert makes his way towards it. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 down. Wow. Now the third baseman. That one drilled left field. That's back. You can kiss it goodbye. Back here in Denver, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Cole Carrick digging in for the Rockies. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Happ should have this one, and there's one down. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crow Armstrong has a beat on it, and there's 2 down. So 2 down. Cole Carrick digging in for the Rockies.
Number 60, Cole Carrick.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Happ on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The 1-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Well struck left field, carrying well. Too high. What does that mean, too high? Who cares? It's gone. One down.
Up next to the
Here's the
Astros,
catcher. He's 0 for 1.
Right.
That's a ball.
Out towards right center field. Adell on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One down. At the plate is the Astros catcher. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Adell moving back on it. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And now the catcher comes up to hit. He's 0 for 1. This one in the air right field. And that will drop foul. In the air right field. Adell going after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Hit hard, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. One down. At the plate is the Astros catcher.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
The 0-1. That one ripped, but foul.
That's a ball.
Up the middle. Not in
No,
time.
no, no, no.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit. One down. And here's the catcher. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
That's a laser base hit. Around first and hustling for second. To second, pulls him off the bag. All loaded up.
Batting up,
Sebastian Rivero, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. The relay throw, but he's in there easily.
Didn't take long.
First and second, one out. Sebastian Rivero, the next to hit for the Angels.
Drove in 3 last time up, and another chance to put something on the board here.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Leading off for the Angels, the catcher, Sebastian Rivero.
This one in the air, center field. Call under it. And there's one away. Ground ball left side, could be 2. They get the tag on him. On to Freeman. Double play, inning over. Bases loaded, nobody out. Sebastian Rivero, the next to hit for the Angels.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle it.
That one is absolutely belted. Dives and makes the catch. Runners tag up from second and third. Runner in from third to extend their lead.
The bat, number 9, shortstop, Zach Neto.
So bases all loaded up. Sebastian Rivero, the next to hit for the Angels. Gap shot should score at least 2. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. In to score from first. And they lead by 3.
Everything came together for him. Loud.
1 down. And next for the Angels, Sebastian Rivero. Picked up a double and 3 runs batted in at his first at bat. That one ripped left field, going back, and that one is off the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay, and he's got no chance. He's out. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Blaze Jordan. The 1-0.
He must have been looking for something else, because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Crushed left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Into the second deck it goes. and they add a run. It's 3-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now the third baseman, Blaze Jordan.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at-bat.
Ball, that's out. Yeah.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. That ball has just been voted off the island. And towing the slab in this one, Cade Povich. Just about to get started. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Number 28, Nolan Arenado.
To third. Picks it out of the dirt. They get him, but it was pretty close.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
On the ground. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Batting third.
And the
right
batter is
fielder,
George Springer. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. This one belted deep left field. On its way, gone. A solo shot. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That's to third. Toss to Alonso. That ends the inning. Digging in, Jordan Westburg. And that one fouled off. Fought off foul.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get
swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it, and there's 2 down. Here's Pete Alonso.
Third, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
That missed. That's a ball.
High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. Out of here. That's worth the price of admission. And we are starting over. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Gausman, 35 years old, a former first. That's a strike. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Andrew Kittredge. Ground ball left side. On the run, throw to first.
He's out of there.
He gets him. Nicely done. Ripped on the ground to second in plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Left field. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. Fires to the plate, and he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. The switch-hitting catcher will come up to hit. Adley Rutschman. That's in there. 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Ball.
And that
That's
one's a
down. That's
little
a
bit
ball.
low. And that's ball 2. Got him swinging. That catches the top part of the zone. It's 0-1. This one popped up. De La Cruz should have this one. And there are 2 down. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
Sometimes pitchers work him backwards, starting with the breaking ball, but it's a tricky approach. He almost wants the baby out there to throw that stuff to start the at-bat.
And down on strikes. And the inning is over. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Rico Garcia.
Inside, ball.
Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Now batting for the Red Hawks, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Adios, pelota. All muscle to center field, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 2-1.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So now it's Freddie Freeman in the air, left field, and it looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll reach second with one away.
Up next for Ohio, right fielder George Springer.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Too high. What does that mean, too high? Who cares? It's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they tack one down. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way. And it's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 5-1.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Foul ball. That one not close. And that's ball one.
No, that's inside.
Drilled out towards left center field. Taveras ranging back on it. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. To the right side. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Back here in Baltimore, here's Leody Taveras.
Leody Taveras. Now pitching.
Darren O'Day will take over here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
The 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Strike 2. Swings and misses. And they're down to their last out. So back to the top of the order. Down the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. 2 down, nobody on. That one in there across the letters. They're down to their final strike. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game. 5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon. Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, we've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's Ohio taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, just about ready for baseball. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Number 28, Nolan Arenado.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
On the ground, could be 2. Here's Lopez for 1. On to first, double play. Here's George Springer. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. And that's ripped into left, base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
And base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Here's Trout. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. On a line. Oh, he misses it. It drops. 1 runs in. Here comes Marte around third. In to score from first. And they lead by 2. To the mound, it hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. Big at bat coming up with Elly De La Cruz stepping in. Hard hit into the gap. 1 run will score. Bellinger on his way home. The second run scores. It's a 2-run double, and they're up by 4.
The catcher, Mike.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. First and second, 2 outs. Miguel Cabrera will hit next. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Nice grab. Throw to second, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Stepping in, Otto Lopez. Lopez getting to start at shortstop, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Popped up. Marte under it. One away.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 13, Heriberto Hernandez.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Got him. Now 2 out.
Batting third, the second baseman.
2 down, bases empty. Xavier Edwards, the next to hit.
Aye!
Right through there for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there. Right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss.
For the Marlins.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Michael Peterson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Up the middle, and that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Adios. Pelota. He sends it out of here. And they add on. It's 6-0. And the batter is George Springer. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And a man aboard.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Springer on the run. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Ketel Marte goes deep. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-0.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Cade Gibson.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Check swing went around, and that is strike 1. Backed off the plate that time.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Hit on the ground to short. In plenty of time to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. Hit weakly on the ground. Lopez on the run, throw to first. Pretty nice play there. Line drive, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now pitching for the Marlins.
Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Hit by a pitch his first time up. Ellie on his way to second. Pitch in for a strike. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Comes up empty.
Ball, that's out.
Inside move to second. De La Cruz back on a dive. De La Cruz on at second with 2 down. Runner on the go again. Pitch outside. Save. That's 2 stolen bases now for Ellie De La Show. Base hit and a run in to score.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. That's inside.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
The catcher, number 34, Leah.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Davison de Los Santos stands in now and watches strike 1. Base hit center field. And that keeps the inning going. Quick toss to first. De Los Santos dives back in safely. And now the 0-1. Fastball for a strike. On the ground to third. Now a jump throw. And they get the out. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, number 95.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
In the air, left field, Stowers should have this one, and there's 1 down. So now it's Freddie Freeman. He's already homered here in this one.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
There's a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Oh, 2 now.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
The right fielder,
Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Quick move to first, and Springer's in there safely. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Base knock right field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
That's outside.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And caught on the warning track. As we go.
Now
Tyler Rogers on the pitch out of the pen here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Freeman takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Lopez at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game.